it wasn't until they announced like the duo challenge. It's like, oh, no offense, Adam, I'm saying you, but Carolyn really trying this one now because it's like unlike any Survivor player I love her.
I honestly was not expecting to make it to the merge, so the fact that I'm here and even survived the first vote, made the top half of the cast is a big deal to me. So I'm very excited.
I earned my reward.
Stick your hands. Stick your hands.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
There we go, Anne-Marie.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
Thank you,
Anne-Marie.
And Dave.
And Dave.
Maybe you've got a hole in one today.
Devontae and Megan, I don't know who voted where, but essentially they voted for my pair and Jake's pair, so I'm inclined to believe some of the stuff that I was hearing about them, that they didn't fully have my back. So that makes me feel a little less guilty about writing his name down, but regardless, you know, inside the game or outside the game, I still do really like him as a person, so wasn't an easy vote to cast.
We'll all be like, yeah, and then we'll get there and all the votes will be crazy and like all over the place. Do you think they're gonna keep us in teams the next one, like Twisted Duos?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like the little things that happen here are in our control. Like, I could leave at any time. My sister can't leave her body. These kids can't leave their body. And I can make it through this. It's not gonna kill me. Like, so I did feel that way after this morning. Like, I can make it through this. I've seen my sister fight through so much more.
Yeah, get the numbers down.
Because we still have a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play tomorrow. I don't know about sleeping tonight, but I'm excited to play tomorrow.
Yeah. As much as I would love to go to sleep, I think it's crucial to stay up and see, you know, who's talking, if I can have some conversations with people. I think this is valuable time.
I just want you to know that, like, whatever craziness today, like, happened, like, whether you ever voted for me or not, like, I don't give a about any of that. Okay. I meant what I said at the beginning of today, that I want to play with you. I still want to play with you.
I'm being myself, honestly. I think that's what's got me as far as just coming in, being myself, being upfront, being goofy, and making sure that I'm blunt and honest with people. And so when I tell them things, they don't think I'm deceiving them.
Dynamic duos are waking up because it's Survivor Season 7. We love Survivor!
There might be a chance that we can
Far away! Who flew here, first off?
I did!
Who flew?
Me and Kaylee.
No?
People drove.
2 flyers here? I thought everyone usually
A lot of people drove. Road
Oh
trips.
my god! Because I live like an hour away, but I'm like, this is far. It is. I'm waking up and I'm like, my goal was to be here at 7.
It's aggressive goal. Yeah.
We tried. We did.
Like, I wish I
It was my dynamic duo.
Yeah, why'd you vote it out?
Oh, I don't remember. I eventually.
Are people crying here?
5, 4, 3.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good.
Not me though.
I've
sure
cried a
not
lot
me.
of times already.
I'm looking at like 5.
Just know.
We need to figure out like what that direction is. Like we know we're going to go.
Yeah, I haven't actually
What
like even
direction is
talked
it?
with everyone
Exactly.
else. Like,
But yeah, I would love to bring it into the fold. Just to, I mean, we could make some moves early here, and then who knows what happens.
Michael's super strategic, so is Jake. The B&B boys, like, they're here to play. They also have a really close relationship with Adam, so that makes me super nervous. So I don't know who I want to take out first, but I think we need to get a duo out if the singles have any chance at surviving.
I know we are each other's duos. Yes. You're still my duo, you're still my partner. And I think you, Jamie, and I have a really nice team.
I really want to work with people who don't have a duo, and I think there are actually a lot of singles. I mean, there's, I believe, just as many singles as duos now left in the game, because it's myself, Nikki, Jake B, Steve, Mitch, and Nikki.
Like, Adam is here to help you play.
That's what you said.
Yes. So talk to Jake. Like, can we just do Caitlin solid tonight?
I can tell Adam is somebody that will not show his cards. He's very good at what he does.
which means that I have to work with Adam to a degree. So that's the hard part at the end of the day, is waking up this morning and realizing where the numbers are. There's 3 duos still left in their posse, which is Kaylee, Adam, Mitch, Jacob, and Michael.
The goal team, a little bit of the clues. So let's try to say so, for us now, if you have to start targeting singletons, you're going to need singletons. Yeah. We're on the same page. Ultimately, I see this going forward is we have a 6-6 split, 6 duos, and 6 singletons. So it's very clear that there's a split. Going into the immunity challenge is incredibly important for one of us singletons to win it.
Monticello, come on in! Michael, tell me how last night was different from the night before. Did you get any sleep?
I can sleep just about anywhere, so I've gotten sleep both nights, so no complaints for me. I was warmed by the fire.
We hate him. Did a lot of people stay up last night after, or did everyone mostly go to bed?
We did a little idol searching and then we went to sleep.
I love that. Well, are you guys ready to get to your next community challenge?
Yeah.
All right. For this round only, you'll be going back into tribes of 3.
3 people?
Well, 3 tribes of 4. So you'll be going into 3 tribes of 4 for the round. You will then compete in an immunity challenge. The tribe that wins will be safe, and the 2 losing tribes will lose a member of their own. However, all of the tribes will be going back to camp together. We'll be going to tribal council together, and all 12 players will get 1 vote at tribal council. Each player can vote for anyone they want, even if they aren't on the same tribe as that person. However, the person with the most votes on both of the losing tribes will be eliminated. Yes. First things first, I'll take back the immunity necklaces. Four of you per color. All right, when I say open, 3, 2, 1, open your mouth.
Oh, good job.
All right, we have 3 new tribes, pink, blue, and purple. Everyone get into your new tribe color. All right, so I'll have.
So watching them do that in the past, it was hard for them to get 6, but if we only have to land 2, I don't think that'll be too bad for any one of us.
15 seconds. By the station you selected, I will go. 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, Jake, you got it.
Hi, Lamika.
All right, Lamika.
Caitlin and Lamika down to the puzzle. Jake B on the golf obstacle course. And goes through a hole right away.
There's a learning curve. You got this. Stay calm.
Nice thing is, Jake, you're alone.
That's right. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jake is getting close to that top. There's a couple holes left to navigate, and I just need to land it. Good job. Good job. All right, Michael, you're up next. Michael's going down to ball. Kaylin and Lamika still working. Pink is studying Kaylin and Lamika. Michael lands the second ball, running back with his block. Good job. Good job.
Grab your blocks. Kayla, grab your blocks.
Oh. No, I only have one. Oh.
Let's go. Come on, Kaylee.
Nope, block.
Right now. What? Kaylee is right there. Kaylee's gonna get the last go first. Okay. Let's go, guys. I got it. No, your hands have to be behind. Oh, sorry. If you drop a block on your way out, you grab it. If a block drops on the platform, you need to start. That rope can also not touch the ground.
They're catching up.
Pull on it. We got it. Just hold the rope. There you go.
You got it.
Okay, we got this. 5.
You got it.
You got it, Nikki. Keep it up. You're doing great. Good job.
Jake. Oh, Pink is wobbly.
Good job, girl.
Good block, sorry. All right, this could be a comeback.
Ready?
Pink.
All right. Go. Start.
Oh, you're up. You're raising it, Michael. Michael, you're lifting it up tonight. Bring it down.
Michael, placing the 7th block, hoping it doesn't fall. Or 8th block, sorry. Nick's running back. Nicky's going out with the last block for blue.
You gotta go, Michael.
We're in a battle. He places the 8th block. We're in a battle.
Michael, you have to go.
But the whole thing is everybody gets one vote, but then you split it amongst two handshakes. Where do you throw it?
Right.
The challenge was interesting because there really was nowhere to hide. All 4 of us had to do an individual portion, so it was pretty obvious who messed up, and in this case it was Steve. Jake B and I got us a 2-block lead over all the other teams, and then my partner Jake finished the puzzle the fastest out of anyone, which just left Steve to knock down 6 blocks. He was just like tossing them ever so gently underhand. It's like, what are you doing? That is not gonna work. Did that a couple times and we had to yell at him like, just throw it overhand. And then after the challenge, he was like, yeah, like I was more accurate the harder I threw, but if I missed, then I'd have to run farther. It's like, well then, if you're more accurate, you're gonna have to run less. So I was annoyed from the sideline, but Steve was like ready to step up. He's like, I'll be really good at that. I'm good at anything dexterity I can throw. And spoiler, he was not good at it.
I would be lying to you if I said that at some point you don't have a target on your back from me.
I understand that.
I'm super competitive, and the last challenge came down to milliseconds. Like, it was wild. It was like everything you want to experience. So that was very exciting. My first reaction was complete celebration because I knew that I was going to be safe, and that's one less person I have to worry about tonight.
This is why you never give up. I helped our team win, and I'm so happy.
I think Adam is going to try to target Caitlin first because she seems to be the most vocal. So
I'm just glad I won immunity so I don't have to worry about going home.
I would keep both of them. I want to stay still. I'm having a panic attack.
I'm feeling great. I'm getting closer and closer to bringing that $6,000 plus to my charity, Hope Kids. My family used this charity a handful of times while my son was in treatment. It's time for me to return the favor.
We wouldn't need your vote on Steve necessarily, but it's all of the votes from the other tribe that votes. The charity that I'm playing for is Out Front Minnesota. They work on helping people of the LGBTQ community get laws passed and advocated for so that they can live equally in this world. I'm super proud of them. Good charity. I wasn't expecting it, and I feel it.
I just get the feeling that it's like you guys with your singletons and those 2 groups with their singletons. Yeah. I feel like Adam's like saving face with you guys. We've got 12 people left. We've got 6 people who are in a duo, 6 people who are not in a duo. Now, are the 6 people not in a duo working together? No. Are the 6 people in a duo working together? Yes, they have been this entire game. So I need to try to like find little cracks within the 6 people who are in duos to not go against their duo, but like try to go against some of the other duos. But ultimately I do think the 6 pairs are gonna stick together and we're just sitting ducks. Like Steve is a number for them. Kate's a number for us, so we're just like even again.
I know.
This is even.
Oh, it's gonna be messy. I'm in such a pickle right now because I don't think that there is anybody who is possibly more in the middle than I am, because obviously I'm connected with the duos. On the other hand, for my game, I don't think Michael loves this, but I do feel really good with Caitlin and Nikki and Mitch, and I said I see you as a part of my end game.
Go to Kaylee. That's your best bet.
But if the B&B boys are also voting for me.
Yeah, but theoretically, like...
That's 3 of 12.
I got put on the worst possible tribe imaginable for my game, which is with 3 people I have no connection to. I'm on a tribe with Ben, Brian, and Adam. My only shot of coming out of this alive was winning that challenge, and I did not win it. And in fact, it was actually Adam's fault. He dropped the rope, we were ahead.
Unless I hear else, Caitlin, unless we come up with a plan, like, I'm certainly open. We've been in a hot spot a lot, but I just don't see how I come out of this unscathed if I don't vote within my group.
I don't see where I'm coming out of this.
I do feel good about having my original Blue Bros in my group with me, so I at least know we have 3 strong votes going against Caitlin.
I think just trying to, Caitlin's talking to her right now. I don't know what he can do about it. If he has an idol and plays it for her, or just I think he's the only person really going to bat for her.
My plan to get to the end is find people I can trust and stick with them until it seems like there's a crack. There seems to be a feeling that it's no-brainer that Brian, myself, and Adam are voting for Caitlin.
You'll see me standing around camp alone quite a bit, and people are coming to me, which is fine. The more people see me kind of independent, I don't know how that's playing in their heads, if they're makes them more worried, less worried, but I'm not running around begging for anybody's hand.
It was utter chaos. Literally everybody's sprinting through the woods together, running around, dashing through. You're like looking around like, who have I talked to, who haven't talked to, who do I actually need to talk to, what am I talking to them about? And like sometimes you get yourself into a conversation with somebody and you're like, I'm literally voting for you, I need to go talk to other people. I want to know kind of what's going on because there's so many ways you can place your votes. So like let me know where you're voting because I do want to like,
okay, I'll get some more information.
Everybody's splitting off, trying to figure out what's the next move because again, we all voted together in unison. So now it's like, who's next? If we all voted together, like, who's next?
My initial thought is you. I don't want to do that.
I talked to Adam, who I had not really had a game talk with yet, and he told me to my face he was going to vote for me. But he basically told me it was not in his best gameplay to keep me, which doesn't make any sense in my opinion. I don't know why you would keep one of the B&B boys.
Right now, without any of that information, it just feels like it makes no sense to vote for. People have to imagine that there's 3 votes on Caitlin, and then there's Kaylee's vote on Caitlin as well. So hopefully people are afraid to put their vote there because they feel like it won't make a difference. So I feel like most of the attention is going towards the other vote.
I'm okay if it's scary, but if Kaylee votes to say you got
I can vote within my team of 4, or I could vote for someone on the other team of 4. So it's going to be very tricky to navigate that, especially because there are now 4 people with nothing to lose. They're immune and they can put their votes wherever they want with no risk or consequence.
There's a chance Kaylee might do that as well.
On our side, people keep telling Jake B that he's good. Meanwhile, Michael and I landed on voting on Jake B because we think Kaylee is voting with us to do that same thing. It's all about self-preservation, first and foremost for myself.
Just make sure
I got you. Yep. I feel like I have so many good allies because up until this point I've been hearing like nobody's talking about you. We want to bring you with us. Nobody's talking about you. I'm like, it's more to my surprise, to be honest.
Mitch said it's me to vote for you. I said I will not vote for Steve. That's what
Is this like the guys that have been hanging out with and stuff?
No.
Adam.
Mitch. Jake B. Right now, you know, I am in the middle. I'm trying to keep my options open and not be blindsided in the end. You know, if I go with the duos, I know I'm that odd number out. Okay, guess what? Cut the head off the stick. Get out of now. Yeah.
So should we? I'm fine going out of this if I can get out of it as well.
I spoke to Mitch, Jake, and Nikki. And I said, can we dogpile votes onto Adam? They said yes. Jake is like, I think I'm going out and I'd rather go out and get Adam out. So I think the 5 of us are voting for Adam. That maybe should be enough to save me.
Should we just do a Hail Mary right now? Are you on board? Try?
Yeah.
I'm fine risking it. Biscuits. I'm gonna cast my vote to Adam. Adam, I hope you go out too with me because it would be very cool.
Because the reality is they're doing it.
Are you trusting me?
I trust you guys that you're all gonna play this game. Jake. It is a complete mess. Like, my closest ally, my number 2 duo, is like apparently the target of the bro squad in their tribe. So we're trying to whip votes to get out Adam. Like, the biggest threat, clearly. I don't like it.
I'm going to go.
Right. Not if you're okay. So I'm fine risking this one to get Adam out.
My gut tells me like this scheme is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But if we don't get him out now, like, he's just gonna dominate the rest of the game. So we have to do something. If worse comes to worse, we're flushing out his immunity. And I guess we'll take care of him next round.
Yeah, we have to basically go for you.
I mean, you don't have to.
Okay, I know, you're right.
I went to both Ben and Adam and asked them where their heads were at. They both told me they're voting for me.
I'm thinking more short term, to be honest.
He's not even thinking of it.
No, I totally agree.
I'm a free floater. I'm literally a free agent.
Yeah, yes.
And I get that you guys want to stay strong.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think I'm a more flexible ally than Adam is. Also, like, I'm here for my charity. I know you are. You're the top 3 contributors.
Yeah.
I really want to be here to make as much money as I can.
Yeah,
for my charity.
I hear you. I'll be honest, I can't factor that into how I'm voting.
Yeah.
I've been trying to bide my time and not take too many risks, but I knew there would come a time that I needed to take a big risk. And I think without taking risks, you put yourself at risk. So if we don't start making moves and building trust with others outside of our 6-person alliance, we might be in trouble down the line.
I'm not lying to people. The only people I've ever gone after were Devonta. No, I really don't.
Well, I feel like I have to.
I will not answer the question.
That's very. Caitlin said she hasn't lied to anyone, and so it just feels like I'm having to do that more than I was thinking I would have to do it coming into the game. It's really uncomfortable because I like all these people, they're great people, but it is just a game, and I want to win.
I guess my pitch to you is that I am a much more flexible ally than Adam is. I don't have a partner.
Sure.
I am a flexible vote. I am in the middle. Adam will always put Kaylin's best interest. He straight up told me he wants her to win. He will do whatever he needs to do to make that happen. I also made the same case to Brian that it is in his best interest to take me. I am a movable, flexible voter. Adam and Kaylee are not. They are in there for their own interest. The 4 of them will eat each other alive. I am a more flexible player, and I will owe my life in this game to Brian and Ben if they save me. I don't think it is smart to take a threat like that to honestly any further. And I know that you have some loyalties to him.
I think Adam is a huge threat and could possibly win the game. And obviously he's a duo, so I think it's probably a good time to try to get him out. If it doesn't work, then it's going to backfire really hard on Ben and I, so obviously it's very risky.
She didn't look at me just now, so that's not super. It doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence. The decision between Adam and Caitlin, it's playing safe or taking risks, right? A big move versus a small move. So do I want to play it safe and make that small move that I think is going to get me maybe another round or 2, right? Or do I want to take a big risk that can propel me into Sunday? But are you still happy with this? I think so.
The numbers here are just really tough. I've heard from a lot of different people, like wishy-washy which way they're voting. So this is going to be really intense. I'm very nervous. I'm hoping somehow Adam doesn't get incredibly unlucky and it lands on him, but he has that 50-50 coin and he's going to bring it out and hopefully it lands on safe.
I'm feeling very shaky, probably from the lack of sleep and food and the fact that I have been talking for the last hour, like non-stop. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I still have a very sneaking suspicion I'm going home. It was truly like a worst case scenario on what tribe I was in for that little twist. So, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm still here to play. I'm not giving up. I'm not going down without a fight for myself and the link.
I might have to.
Well, welcome back to Tribal Council. I will now bring in the members of our jury. Lena, Grace, Logan, Devontae, who was voted out, and Megan, who Devontae drug out of this game. It was y'all's fault, you voted him out, so. All right, and two of you will be joining them here in a little bit. First things first, I've got to ask, Jake B, you guys had a good lead there. What was that initial feeling like?
Yeah, we actually got through 3 pretty quickly, and the last one took pretty long, but we had a super strong wolf game. However, Miss Ma'am over here, she did an awesome job at just securing it.
And Nikki, what was going through your head?
Just keep going. You throw and you miss and it's so disheartening, and then it's like when you get back behind the line, it's like, if I make this, I don't have to run again. So that was my motivation. But I think what really did it for us was just in the end, pulling it together and us working really well together, stacking the blocks.
That was the fastest I've ever seen that done, so that was awesome. You guys become safe at an absolutely kind of chaotic, messy, again, tribal. What did it kind of look like when you guys got back to camp?
Even though we're safe because everyone has a vote, a lot of things were thrown out there, and it's crazy because there's 2 different people on 2 different tribes that lost today, so it was total chaos.
And Jake asked, kind of give me the strategy that can, like, that goes into an effect for a round like this. Is it, do I keep myself safe? Is it, do I get someone else out I want? Like, what's the kind of balance of those two deals?
I think first of all, you have to kind of weigh out, like, looking at everybody, like, what is their best option, and then start to predict the votes from there, and then that's kind of how you decide how your vote needs to go.
Adam, what does it feel like being not safe with your partner, safe in another group?
I was a little bit disappointed in myself for not reacting with a little bit more joy when Kaylee won, because like my first reaction was, God damn it! Like, you know, I wanted to obviously win for our group, and then, you know, it took me a few minutes, and I was like, oh wait, no, Kaylee, yeah, no, like, yes, I'm proud of you. So, like, this is her, you know, first individual immunity win and live to give, and like, I should have immediately congratulated her and told her that I'm proud of her. But I am very proud of her, and yeah, it's just, I'm competitive, what can I say?
Jake B, as a person that is in this game without their duo, is it a little bit easier to strategize in a round like this because you're not having to think of another person?
No, it's terrible. Like, you look at all of these people who are super awesome, but everybody's playing a game in multiples right now. And so there are different level of hierarchies at play while the whole game is going on. And you have the people who are sticking together, whether they wear the same colors on their shirt or not, or you have other people. Like, there's so many rings of this circus, I cannot literally figure out anybody anymore.
Caitlin, are you concerned at all that can possibly go home?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. I was told by everyone on my tribe that they were voting me. I have not been on a tribe with these 3 the entire time until this merge, and so I don't have the relationships with these 3 that they have with each other. So I'm pretty sure it's me tonight. Yeah. Wow. So
Mika, I'm gonna get candid here. Based on what I've seen, is this just like a big facade that I'm being given?
It's a circus here on these tribes. You never really know what's happening.
And Steve, kind of for you, what do you go into this vote basing it on? Is it I vote within my 4 and keep myself safe, or is it I vote in another direction to keep someone else safe?
This is crazy for me because this is the first time that I've had to really think hard about where I've been at, because like I said, this is only my 3rd time being here now.
Humble brag.
Must be nice.
Good for you, Steve.
Could be the last, who knows?
Nikki, do you kind of think people that think they're going home are going home, or do you think there's a lot more chaos behind the scenes that is not being presented?
I think there's a lot of paranoia. I mean, this is a really weird round where it takes a lot of votes to keep someone safe, maybe, or maybe not. So, who knows?
But I'm like, that doesn't mean I gave up. I tried to do whatever I could to try to change anything. And, you know, like, I appreciate both, like, Ben, Brian, and Adam, like, being, like, straight shooters with me. They were like, it's you. And so, like, a numbers game, it's me. I'm fairly confident, so.
All right, we're gonna get to a vote. Caitlin, you're up.
This is a fun round. I'm drawing my cards, I'm drawing sides. Hopefully it's you. Just a little bit of a messy round, hopefully.
All right, y'all.
Unfortunately, you're on a tribe with my dynamic duo and 2 people I've been aligned with since the beginning who have saved me and are the reason why I am still here.
I was told that I was either me or you. It's always going to be me, so that's going to stick around.
This might be a horrible decision or a really good decision.
You're probably going to say this is a really dumb game move, which it probably is, but you're a huge threat, and I don't want to see you at the end.
We're gonna tally the votes. All right, if anybody has an advantage or hidden immunity that you'd like to play, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. Purple, over here. You guys have 7 out of the 12 votes. I will read these votes first. First vote, Caitlin. Adam. Caitlin, that's 2 votes, Caitlin. Adam, we're tied. 2 votes, Caitlin, 2 votes, Adam, 3 votes left. Adam, that's 3 votes, Adam, 2 votes, Caitlin, 2 votes left. Next person voted off of let's give dynamic duos, the 6th member of our jury. Adam, you need to bring me your torch.
I'll play.
Adam, try to smoke it. This feels weird.
I'm super bummed, obviously. I wanted to keep going further. I wanted to stay in the game and help protect Kaylee longer. I will cherish holding her hand and giving her kisses while strategizing with her and playing the game and rooting for her played hard, I went all out, I did everything that I could, I had an absolute blast, and now I get to have a rooting interest on the jury.
And honestly, I'm going to be on the jury, automatic spot. I'm going to be a bitter jury, so...
Leaving my 50-50 coin with Kaylee, hopefully nobody knows about. I am so proud of her, I love her so much. I got to do this with her, and no, nothing can ever top that. I'm so eternally grateful.
All right. 5 votes in this urn for the pink. I'll read the votes. First vote, Steve. Jake B. That's 1 vote Steve, 1 vote Jake B. Jake B. That's 2 votes Jake B, 1 vote Steve. The next person to vote off will live to give dynamic duos and the 7th member of our jury, Jake B. Can you bring me your torch? Alright, Jake B, show us smoking. Time for you to go. All right, well, I've said this a few times in 7 years. Never tell someone they're going home. And never get too confident in this game. Grab your stuff, head back to camp.
I actually feel really good because I kind of had to be a little chaotic at the end. I knew we had to get Adam out at some point. So I'm super jazzed about the way that I got voted out to be with Adam, and like we did it. My charity of choice was Out Front Minnesota. They are a LGBTQ advocacy group that help lobby and promote bills to get passed through Congress so that we can have equality rights as people in our community. I'm super thankful that I got to go through this experience. I do love my husband so much, and I was super sad to see him go in the beginning. And so for me, I wanted to make sure that I could do something that he would be proud of. So I think he'll be super proud of me working with the people that I really liked.
I competed for Lung Strong, which is a nonprofit that raises money directly for lung cancer research because my mom, Susie, passed away from stage 4 lung cancer in 2016, just 1 hour after I got home from filming Survivor, the first time that I played. And Survivor was a shared family dream for us. It was something that we almost did together. We almost got on the Blood vs. Water season and played Survivor together. And so every time I've gone to play Survivor or coming here, I always feel her presence with me. And I've certainly felt Sunday cheering me on here as well. And who would have thunk that an idol for Millennials vs. Gen X that I played, that was Sunday's dynamic duo idol with Carter, would be played for me, and I got to last a whole hell of a lot longer in this game than I probably should have.